divisibility rules from 2 to 6. Why there is a need to learn these rules? It's very easy, because now suppose if you are having a small digit number, then it's very easy and very convenient for you to say whether that number will be whether that number will be divisible or not. But if you are having, let's say, a big digit number, so it becomes difficult for us to say whether that number will be divisible by another particular number or not, and it will be very time consuming also. So that's why there are certain rules for specific numbers which you can use, and you can make your calculation very easier. This divisibility rule video is divided into two parts. In first part I'll be showing you rules from 2 to 6, and in the another part I will show you rules from 7 to maybe by 11 or 12. Okay, so let's see the different rules of divisibility for different numbers. Now one must be thinking why there is no rule for 1. Okay, because it's common, it's understood that every number, every integer is divisible by 1. So that's why there is no such rule called as a divisibility rule for 1. Okay, now let's see the rule for divisibility rule for 2. It's very easy. Now suppose if you are having a number with you, so you have to just see the last digit of that particular number, if the last digit is 0 or if it's a even number. Now what are the even numbers? The numbers which are divisible by 2. So 2, 4, 6 and 8. So if at the end of the digit, if you are having 0 or if you are having even numbers, then that particular number will get divisible by 2. Okay, so if the last digit of a number is 0 or even, then that number will get divisible by 2. Let's see question. So which of the following numbers is not divisible by 2? So we have to say from these following numbers, which are the numbers are not divisible by 2. So rule is you have to check the last digit. If it is 0 or 2, 4, 6, 8. If it is among this, then it will be divisible. Now we have last digit as 9, which is not an even number. So this will not be divisible by 2. Okay. Now over here, the last digit in this 22, last digit is 2, which is even. So this number will get divisible by 2. Now over here, the last digit is 6, which is an even number. So it will get divisible by 2. Now over here, the last digit is 0. So the rule says if it's 0, then it will be divisible by 2. Okay. Now let's see next rule. Now let's see the next divisibility rule by 3. So it's very easy, very simple. You have to just add all the digits of that particular number. If addition of all the digits of that number is multiple of 3, which means that particular number will get divided by 3. Okay, so now let's see by question, which of the following numbers is not divisible by 3? So what we will do, we will just add all the digits of this number. So 3 plus 1, 4, 4 plus 0 is 4, 4 plus 2 is 6. Now 6 comes in 3's table, so that's why this number will be divisible by 3. Now next over here I am having 2 plus 3, 5. 5 plus 6 is 11, and 11 doesn't come in 3's table, so this number will not be divisible by 3. Now 27, or you can say it's a multiple of 3 only, so that's why it will get divisible by 3. Now next we'll add this 4 plus 5, 9. 9 plus 1, 10. 10 plus 8, 18, and 18 is a multiple of 3, so that's why this number will get divisible by 3. Okay, now let's see another rule, that is rule by 4, divisibility rule by 4. So over here you have to see the last 2 digits of that particular number. If the last 2 digit is divisible by 4, which means that number will be divisible by 4. Okay, so we have to, the rule is you have to see the last two digits. If they are divisible by 4, then that number will get divisible by 4. Okay, now let's see. State whether the numbers are divisible by 4 or not. So last two digit is 12, and 12 comes in 4's table. So that's why this will get divisible. Then over here, the last two digits I am having 27. 27 doesn't come in 4's table, so that's why this number will not be divisible by 4. Then last two digits of this number is 85. So now we'll see whether 85 is divisible by 5 or by 4 or not. Okay, it is not actually. So 85 divided by 4. So 4 2s are 8 and this 5, so 4 ones are 4, then it will come in decimal. Okay, or else you can see the last digit is 5, it's not an even number, so that's why it will not be divisible by 4. Okay, so next we are having over here 16, and 16 is a multiple of 4, so that's why this number will get divisible by 4. Now let's see the next rule, and the next rule is we have divisibility by 5, which is very easy. So you have to just see the last digit. If it is 0 or 5, then that number will be divisible by 5. Very simple and very easy. So you have to say whether the numbers are divisible by 5 or not. So the last digit of this number is 5, so this will get divisible by 5. Last digit of this is 2, so this will not get divisible by 5. Last digit is 8, again not divisible by 5. Last digit is 0, yes, it will be divisible by 5. Okay, now let's see the last rule of today's slide, of today's video. So we have with us divisibility rule by 6. So over here you have to apply two rules for divisibility by 6. So because 6 is a prime number, the 2 and 3 are the prime numbers of 6, so that's why you have to see if a number, like for any particular number to get divisible by 6, it should be divisible by 2 also and 3 also. It should not be that it is only divisible by 2, so you can say it will be divisible by 6. No, it has to be divisible by 2 also and 3 also. If it is divisible by both this number, then that particular number will be divisible by 6. So to test if a given number is divisible by 6, we need to see if it passes divisibility test for 2 and 3, because 2 and 3 that are the prime factors of 6. Let's see question. We have to say whether the numbers are divisible by 6 or not. So first number we are having 2376. So first we'll see whether it is divisible by 2 or not. So last digit is 6. So yes, it is divisible by 2 because 6 is a even number. Now we will see whether it is divisible by 3 or not. So to see whether it's divisible by 3, what we will do? We will add all the digits. So 2 plus 3, 5. 5 plus 7, 12. 12 plus 6, 18. And 18 is a multiple of 3. So now this number is divisible by 2 also and by 3 also. So that's why this will be divisible by 6. Okay, a number has to be divisible by both the numbers, that is 2 also and 3 also. Okay, now next over here 6431. So the last digit is 1. Okay, so if the last digit is not even, so this will be not be divisible by 2. So you don't have to now see for 3 whether it will be divisible by 3 or not, because it is at the first step only it is not divisible by 2. So we will not see for 3. Okay, so that's why this number is not divisible by 6. Now next over here again in this number 91,403, the last digit is 3, which is not divisible by 2. So that's why this number will not be divisible by 6. Okay, whether this will get divisible by 3 doesn't matter, but since it is not getting divisible by 2, so this will not be divisible by 6 also. Okay, now see the last over here, we have last digit is 2, which means it will get divisible by 2. But now let's see for 3. So 5 plus 8 is 13. 13 plus 2 is 15, and 15 is a multiple of 3. So which means this number is divisible by 2 also and 3 also. So that's why this number will get divisible by 6 also. Okay, I hope you have enjoyed today's learning. Uh, do if you are still confused, see the video again and again, and I'm sure with a lot of practice you will, if your rules are clear, then you will be able to solve the questions in seconds. Okay, I hope you have enjoyed today's learning. Do like, share and subscribe to our channel for more amazing learning videos, and see you in the next video. Thank you. Happy learning.